Greetings YouTube. Thought we'd fire up Final Fantasy 15 again after episode Prompto has literally just been released onto the EU store. And I have been looking forward to this one actually. I've not got a whole lot of idea of what to expect. I've only seen the trailers that were released before E3. So I did try and avoid any spoilers. But I thought we'd go through it together and see what it's about. Obviously it's about Prompto, but I mean a little bit more detail than that what it's about. And I thought we'd do it on live stream as well, since we haven't live streamed for a while. And this would be a good excuse to do so. We'll go for normal difficulty, see how we get on. It is late actually, where I am here in the UK. It's just gone 12:30, so normally past my bedtime. But since I did notice it was just out on the store, I thought we'd give it a quick go before I go night-night.
It's freezing out here.
Sorry about that, I was actually just sending a text message on my phone. I thought we were still in the middle of a cutscene. But I guess I was supposed to read the loading screen, which I did, and I'm assuming this has taken place when Prompto was knocked out of action in the middle of the main game. One thing I would like to see with these DLCs is the actual ability to play them as part of the main story, at least as an option to do that. But I guess it's not really that important that we can't do so. Let's just have a look around our surroundings here. Can't obviously see a whole lot because of the snow. But it looks like there's some settlements or mountains or something over yonder, so it seems like a good idea to head in that direction. Prompto's DLC is the second of the 3 main DLCs that have been announced. The next one, which is Ignis's DLC, is actually not due to be released until December, and it's only just coming up to July at the time of making this video, so unfortunately there is a little bit of a wait for that one. But yeah, poor old Prompto's not looking too good at the moment, is he? Oh, hi mate, how you doing? Did you get my Facebook post? I'm not expecting many people to pop along tonight. This is a real short notice thing. But I saw this was released on the store, so I thought I'd fire it up.
wanted was friends.
Wow, Prompto
Ever wanted me back.
looked a little bit different, I'll say,
Finally found people who
nicely,
did want me.
back in the day.
I did everything I could to make them stay. And ever since then, I've lived my life in fear. That one day they'd find out who I really was, and they wouldn't want me anymore.
Yeah, Prompto's always been a kid who's felt a bit sorry for himself, hasn't he? So I'm guessing we're going to be seeing quite a lot of that throughout this DLC. I'm also assuming, based on the fact that this is Prompto, again I have tried to avoid spoilers, but I'm assuming we're going to be shooting a lot of stuff. Which will be interesting to see how that's been implemented.
What is this place?
Since it's not always the most exciting means of battling with Noctis in the main game.
Research log year 722, day 189. I received a proposal regarding a way to improve the infantry's performance by leaps and bounds. Outfit the troopers with Magitech cores. Preliminary tests suggest sublimating demons for fuel will result in an unstable infantry unfit for the field.
Oh yeah, it looks pretty good, that new regalia, doesn't it, Arbushi? I've not really had a good chance to play around with it yet, apart from what you saw in that video.
No longer will our soldiers fall on the field of battle. The Empire shall rise, and soon all the world shall bask in our glory.
So I'm guessing to start with, we're just going to want to be making our way around here, collecting all the stuff that can be looted. A New Hope. Okay, fair dues. Looks like there's some lovely stairs to walk up, some doors or cages to go through. So lots to explore as we take our first control of Prompto. One thing I would find it interesting to see as well is, at least once all the DLCs have been released, I know we've still got Ignis to come, is whether or not, I will use that button, but I'm just going to head upstairs first, is whether or not we'll be able to ever control the main characters other than Noctis in the game itself. So it doesn't look like there's anything to do up here. I'll just check that I wasn't missing anything there. Nope. So once again, just for the benefit of those just joining, this is the very first time I've ever played through this DLC. I've not had any practice runs or anything. I thought we could explore it together. I'm not sure actually what the new intention is, but it's nice to see them still supporting the game with free content.
3-4 confirmed. Warning. This unit has been compromised.
What's going on?
Initiating retrieval of compromised unit.
She still remembers you after all these years.
Hey, look, it's that Ardyn fella.
We can't have you spilling blood here. Although to most, this compound is known only as the first Magitech production facility. Birthplace of the myriad Magitech troopers and demons the Empire holds dear. To you, this place should have some sentimental value. After all, it is your home, sweet home.
Shut up.
I'm not the one who almost killed you.
You're rough.
You really ought to take a rest. Perhaps the estimable Chief Pacifier will help heal that broken heart of yours.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, how quickly they forget. But fear not. I've no doubt a reunion would refresh your memory.
Well, we've got a gun. So that's a start.
Wherever they are.
Oh, looks like we've got a new interface as well. With some kind of quick access wheel. Just trying to have a quick play around, see how we manoeuvre throughout this interface. Most of the hotkeys are the same as the main game by the looks of things. And then we just use the D-pad to switch between the Audax blade. So I guess when we run out of bullets, we'll be using this thing. But we have infinite bullets anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. I guess it just depends how we want to execute things, isn't it? We get our first save point. And it's a vending machine. Yes, go on then. And we've got some button hotkeys on the right hand side, which I need to look at in a moment. Our first ever DLC save. Well, that's not true because we did Gladiolus, didn't we? Oh, well, little item to loot. So it looks like most of the mechanics are similar to the main game, but just with this new interface for Prompto's weaponry. Just going to have a quick browse in the menu. There's nothing actually exciting to see there. Oh, looks like the whole menu's changed around as well. Prompto is level 34. Get a few items perhaps. A few healing items. Okay. Who's this friendly fellow up here? Okay, is there a targeting system or do we just kind of shoot point blank range?
Bring it on.
And Nate wants us to use the katana, or the Audax blade rather. So let's just keep making our way. Did we miss anything down there? Possibly, but I'm just going to keep moving forward for the time being.
Shit. Was he telling the truth about this place?
Well, I didn't actually expect any profanity. I don't think I heard that in the main game. Looks like they're... Oh no, we did. Gladiolus was angry at Noctis at one time, wasn't he? I guess we can say it's justified. Prompto is probably a little nervous.
722, day 294. I acted on the proposal mentioned in my log.
Yeah, so what this is basically... from what I can gather anyway, I could be wrong on this, but I believe it's a section in the main game where Prompto is separated from the rest of the party.
They are far from fit for fighting. Thus, I decided to take
And this is basically what happens to him, which we don't see
to power the Magitech
when we're playing through the game itself.
humans instead. Frankly, I had never considered employing my fellow man in any Magitech-related experiments. But countless men and women succumb to the plasmodia each day. Rather than let them die victims of an ignominious disease, why not help them ascend to nobler heights? I've lost many a comrade on the field of battle. And I've
Okay, I'm just going to skip through this so we can keep moving here. I have got to try and race through to some degree because it's getting so late where I am. Oh, a stealth kill. Oh, calm down, calm down. Let's try and get this stealth kill in. So we get to go a bit thiefy now. Stealth kill Imperial soldiers to steal their weapons. Did I get this guy's weapon? Yes, we did. It's a submachine gun. So orange means we're targeting, obviously not at the moment, and green means we're targeting an even better place. So yes, there have been some upgraded mechanics for this DLC. Just check there's anything over here before we go to the waypoint marker. And the other side. We've already looted a potion or something, so maybe we'll loot some more. Yeah, there's basically a bunch of experiments that's been going on in this place. At least that's what we gathered from the main game, involving demons, and Ardim at the centre of it. Stealth wasn't a part of the main game in general, although there were some story sections that did involve it. But no, it wasn't just part of the day-to-day mechanics of the game. You couldn't just use it when you wanted to, unfortunately. So now we get to try out our new gun, I guess. Let's see if we can get a nice green crosshair, is it? Nearly. Oh, it's pretty sensitive. There we go. Let's keep moving. I know it's not green, but it does the same thing. Is that guy dead? Yeah, he is. He just didn't have a death animation. I don't know a whole lot about it at the moment, the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Other than the fact that it's been released in episodes, which I'm not sure if I'm a fan of, to be honest. But I love the main game. What am I supposed to be doing there? I missed that. Crouching. I love the main game, and I'm willing to give it a shot. Vulnerable enemies are temporarily incapacitated. Capitalise on this opportunity and land a powerful strike. Press triangle to deliver a devastating crack shot against a vulnerable enemy. Or approach and press cross to deliver an overkill. Okay. So, there's this. Or there is... Oh, overkill's gone now. I guess I was too slow. Guess we can't get invulnerable again for a second time.
I can do this.
Now we just need to check if there's any items to loot. No, but there is another save point, so we'll certainly make use of that. Looks like we've got a food buff. I can't use it at the moment. I'm guessing that's because we've still got this combat music going on, haven't we? We'll have to come back to it later. Land 20 shots now. So these are all optional kind of objectives. It could be a bit tricky actually trying to get it to be green. Okay, so now we need to actually steal more weapons. Which means I'm going to have to go into the thick of the fire here. Oh, we missed it. We can't do dodge roll either, can we? Oh yeah, we can. No, I was mistaken on that. Ah, apparently our detonator is an explosive. I didn't even realise. Right, let's go in with our weapon. It's not doing anything. No, don't hit that. Okay, so probably a bad idea. I was going to try and steal some of these weapons so that we could basically do this objective. But we'll have to just go back to our infinite weapon. Need to keep an eye on my health. Right, we should be able to use a potion. Okay, they're all dead. Right, how do we pick these weapons up? We just have to do it out of combat, do we? We've got 100 ammo. Well, that's what I've heard about the remake, is that even though it's going to be released in episodes, each episode is going to be the size of a full game. So if that's really going to be the case, then obviously I'm going to be happy with that, because it means we're going to be getting a lot of Final Fantasy VII. But we'll have to just see, really, how it all turns out. So I've had to come back here because we couldn't rest before while we were in combat. And I do want to save my game before we continue. Welcome to those that have just joined us, by the way. You'll have to excuse me if I'm a bit monged this evening, but it's like 5 to 1, which is actually quite late for me here in the UK. And I'm only up at the moment because I saw that the Prompto DLC was released, and I did want to give it a go before heading off to Beddy Buys. So we're not looting anything here, despite the prompts saying otherwise, I don't think. Just follow the waypoint markers. Okay, so do I wasn't reading that then, actually, I've got to be honest. Oh, we've got to loot this cabinet, have we? Okay, ready your sniper rifle by holding L1. Tilt R to aim, then press R1 to fire. Okay, let's see if we can do something about this. Do we get a nice green shot again? Yes, we do. Lovely. Something quite therapeutic about that action, I've got to say. And it looks like these guys aren't going anywhere. Any more? Yeah, just a few. Well, we've got a moving target here. And only one piece of ammo left, so can we top that up? We can indeed. And apparently these guys don't care when their friends get shot. They just are like, yeah, I'll walk around, see what happens to my head. Well, there's your answer. Oh, we can't loot anymore, unfortunately. So 4 ammo is now going to have to suffice. Oh, hello. Do you mind if I snipe you from close range? Is that his head? No, no, no. There it is. Oh, wow. Lots of stuff down here. Can we snipe that thing? The question is, do we want to snipe that thing? Didn't seem to accomplish much. Those soldiers are just kind of either sleeping or they're just the actual suits, but nothing else. Are you talking about the actual game I'm playing now, are you, Arbushi? Sorry, I wasn't concentrating on the chat, so I might have lost the conversation a bit, I apologise. Let's just check on the map. It looks all pretty linear so far. Oh wow, we've got a bazooka. Ready your recoilless rifle by holding L1. Tilt R. Okay, same thing again then. If a defense node detects an intruder, it will activate all dormant Magitech troops in the area. Okay.
Target detected. Eliminate immediately. Commence elimination of compromised unit.
Oh, well, I'm guessing that's where I was supposed to blow up that thing that we just blew up. Yeah. Don't seem to be doing much here. Can we kill that thing? Yes, we can. And we've used up all our bullets, or ammo rather. Can we get some more of that? because we're not doing a whole lot of damage. Move, move, move. Right, can we throw that? Yes, we can. I need some better weapons than what it is I'm using here. Oh, we can stun these guys, that's good. What's not good is the fact that we're in low health. Let's go ahead with a high potion here. And we are just going to have to go ahead. Oh, we can use techniques. Ah, I don't want to be doing selfie shots. I can't believe I just wasted whatever technique points I had then to do a selfie shot. Wow, these guys are tough. Can I get another one of those bazookas, please? Yes, I can. I wouldn't mind one of those sniper rifles either. Right. Okay, this is more like it. Fire. That was a bit rude. Okay, let's just loot one of these and see what we do with this. Yeah, I think you've got to use the bazooka because they don't go down very quickly otherwise. There's an energy tank there.
I've just got to find my way out.
Okay, looks like we've managed to take care of that lot, and that was quite poor actually, so the game's quite forgiving. I was getting myself into a bit of a kerfuffle there in terms of handling all that weaponry and what have you. But we didn't die or anything, so there's a few items to loot up there. How do we get across? I guess we have to make our way around because there's no way up from this side of things from what I can see. If you're playing from the EU, Blair, the game is actually available now, the DLC rather is available. And I believe it's also available in Australia. I don't think it's yet available in the US for another few hours or so. But it could be. It could be. Yeah, not available at the moment in the US, sadly. But not much longer now, I don't think. I don't know why the US has been getting the DLCs for Final Fantasy 15. The last out of all the regions. Is that the same for all of the stuff that goes on the Sony PlayStation Store? I'm not sure, but that seems to be the case anyway. Looks like we're heading back outside here. Let's have a look down there.
So cold.
Interesting environment. I do not remember seeing that in the main game, actually. Yeah, I think it was midnight when it launched. So it's probably going to be midnight in the US as well, I'd imagine. I think it was about 1 minute past 12 when I was able to download it. Right, so we're going into the production hangar. And another place to save. It can still be just as fiddly, I see, trying to pick up the items. You end up jumping all over the place. Yeah, that makes sense, Blair. Probably will be about midnight, in whatever time zone you're in.
Magitech troopers around the
Just try and skip through some of this stuff.
Kidnapped one of those infants? Does that mean No.
So we do get to learn a little bit about Prompto's backstory as well as we make our way through this area. That's exactly the same for me as well. I should be in bed, to be honest. My wife's probably going to go mental when I do finally go up. But I did want to just fire this up when I saw that it had been released. So we're about half an hour now into the actual game itself. And things have picked up actually quite quickly. We've got a nice arsenal of weaponry. And we've had some stealth section as well.
Find the necessary number of infants. Then it dawned on me, why not make them myself? If I clone them from my own genes, I can eliminate the pesky process of breeding.
So this Verstale or whatever his name is seems to be a bit of a nutter really, doesn't he?
I can create a massive infantry once the process picks up. If everything goes according to plan, the Empire will boast a 1,000,000-man army in no time at all.
All this time, those things I've been fighting.
Okay. I don't think we need to loot all this stuff, but I will for the sake of completionism. Oh, look, I told you. You do that in the main game a lot. You try and pick something up and you end up jumping everywhere because it's such a fine art. Looting in Final Fantasy 15.
We've all got the same barcodes.
And what's behind the magic door? Quick fire action. Is what?
Target detected. Eliminate immediately.
Hello, it's only me, Prompto.
Commence elimination of compromised unit.
Did someone just get healed? I want to be healed. Okay, I would like a sniper rifle now. But we do not have one, unfortunately. Stay down. Stay down.
Not good.
Woo! I was trying to get my bearings then, see what we could see around the place. Energy tank, let's stay away from that. We do not want to get that fired on us. Oh, the sniper rifle, that's what we want. Yes, I know I'm getting bazookas and all sorts, but if we can take this guy out, then that will put an end to it. There we go. Hiya, Matthew and Joe. Welcome. Welcome. Just noticed. Oh, look, there's one of those defense things. You need to blow those up pretty darn quickly. Otherwise, these enemies are going to keep respawning, I gather. Yeah, so for the benefit of those just joining, I apologise, this isn't probably going to be a long stream, but I did notice that the game had popped its head up on the Sony store, and so I thought we'd give it a go. When the enemies flash blue like that, I can't do much about it now, but you can get close to them and one-shot them with your melee weapon. Okay, we've used up all our sniper, so let's go and get some more. By the way, the update is different to the DLC. I downloaded the update earlier, it was a few gig, and I thought, oh, that's good, I'll be good to go when the DLC is released. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Turned out I had to download another 3.5 gig or so. Right, that sniper's gone. He wasn't doing much, was he? Let's go for the machine gun now. So, a warm welcome to those that have just joined us on the stream. You're watching me play, as I'm sure you know, of course, the brand new DLC episode Prompto, which has just been released here in Europe, literally an hour ago or so. Prompto sees shiny things on floor, he doesn't want to loot them. Is that a bug? Nope, we can pick it up now, apparently. Yes, Matthew, you're absolutely right on both counts. It is about 7 minutes past 1. I should be sleeping, really, with work in the morning. But hey, what you gonna do? Play now, face the consequences later. Sounds like a good idea. And lots of nasty people coming to try and shoot me. We've got a bazooka.
Bring it on.
Right, where's the defence thing? Let's blow that thing up first. That'll take out any new spawns. Any more of those big scary bull things? There you go. Say hello to my little friend. Oh, look at that. A handily placed fuel tank. Well, that's a bit risky of you. Oh, right, I see. Yes, wait until I've ran out of ammo, then come down and... Yeah, gotcha. So you want to try and get the target when it's green. Which I guess is a bit of a strange thing. Green normally means safe. Now, I was told you could hit the X key to melee when they're flashing blue. But apparently you can't. But that you can use your crack shot ability still, though. Maybe you have to have the weapon equipped to the melee weapon. Makes sense. I hope that's the case, Blair. I'll find out tomorrow. Right then, have I got a sniper gun? Oh, get away from the energy tank. If the AI has any kind of... well, AI, I guess. It would be blowing that up with me next to it. Hello. Can't shoot through that gap. Will you stand still? Right, need more sniper gun. Gone. Oh, I'm just going to pause a sec. Got a little bit of lag. Oh, that's good to hear, Matthew. Yes, I've actually got quite a lot recorded. It's just literally about when I'm going to get a chance to upload it. But no, I have got about 5 or 6 episodes at least, I think, ready to upload on that. Is there somebody around there? I thought there was. So this pistol I've got is absolutely terrible against these armoured guys. Not necessarily terrible, but it's not great. I'm going to lose all my health far before I actually kill any of those. So let's just throw a wee potion on Prompto here. Jump. Okay, apparently we can't jump. Right, let's get away from here. Where's the bazookas? Are they upstairs? Oh, let's just loot a machine gun, shall we? Where are you going to be playing from, Tree Wing guys? Is it the States? I'm certainly not putting a whole lot of effort into dodging the damage from these guys. And I am playing on normal difficulty. You can play on either easy or normal. But it seems to be doing the trick, whatever it is we're doing.
Here I go. It's over.
Okay, is that all the enemies in this room defeated now? Oh, Canada. Yeah, I know the game's out in Australia, and I know it's obviously out in Europe, but I'm not sure about Canada, I'm afraid. But hopefully it won't be long now. Let's just see which way we need to head. We need to head back. Oh no, we haven't been that way yet. I guess we can go and save, can't we, and then make our way to the next waypoint marker. So in the DLC for Prompto, you actually save at vending machines. I guess he just kind of, I was going to say sleeps on the top of it or something, but there you go, I've just been proved wrong. Oh, thanks, Matthew. That's really kind of you to say. I'm glad you like it. Righty-ho, so let's just stock up on Rapidus. Do these extra weapons get added anywhere, do they? Or do they not? No, I don't think they do. So every time it says I'm looting one of those machine guns, I'm actually not, I don't believe. Oh, thank you, Blair. That's very kind of you. Guess we can grab the bazooka. Oh, it looks like there's a big door over here. Did I want to fall down there? I'm guessing I didn't, but it looks like we can make our way around this way. Okay, yeah, this is the way we should have gone originally. Something we can loot. A lumen flare. Very exciting. And some cutscene action by the looks of things, so I'll try and be quiet. Grab a drink.
Lucky me.
Indeed, this looks like a perfectly safe and unassuming path. I'm sure nothing untoward will happen to us if we head down here. Well, this looks very scary.
How could he do that? Who? What am I?
So for those that have played the main Final Fantasy 15 game, if you haven't, there's probably spoilers I should have warned about in this episode of DLC. But for those that have played the main game, you'll know that Prompto has spoken about his origins briefly in that game. And that he was taken to this place where he had all kinds of manner of mean experiments occur on him. Just checking there's nothing for us to grab around here. And it looks like we're seeing some of the nature of those experiments. Yeah, I was thinking that, Blair. I have no idea what the reward is for completing this piece of DLC, but I'm going to be surprised if there's nothing.
Deep breaths.
Has anyone else here had chance to check out the new Regalia? The Type D version that was released in the patch, I think yesterday? Maybe this morning?
My friend, do you recall the child who was stolen from this facility?
The one those Lucians absconded with?
Precisely. I thought you might like to see the fine young man he's become these 20-odd years later. So as thanks for bringing your pets to Insomnia, I've brought the boy to you. The time has come to meet your maker. Any questions for Daddy, dearest? Father and son. Oh, how I love bringing families together.
No! It's not true! You're wrong, damn it!
Yes, Paul. I was actually saying that, I think, a little bit earlier on. I'm hoping that once the Ignis DLC has been released, which isn't actually occurring, I've been led to believe, until the end of the year, unfortunately, around Christmas time. But I'm hoping once that's taken place, then there will be an option to actually take control of these 3 supporting characters in the main game itself. So we'll have to see what happens with that. So there we saw that Verdalis fella, or whatever his name is. We've been hearing about his research as we've been traversing this place up until this point. Verstal, something like that anyway. Just another weird Final Fantasy name, isn't it?
I don't care what he says. This place will never be my home. My home is in Lucis. Not here.
I guess if this place is your home, you're going to have a lot of vending machine action because they're all over the place, aren't they? Yeah, I was trying to loot stuff, but we'll rest. We'll rest. And we're just about 3/4 of an hour in. I think the Gladiolus DLC took about an hour to complete. So I'm not sure if this is of the same kind of length as that, or perhaps a little bit longer. Honestly, looting in this game is the bane of my existence. The pick-up option lasts like a second, and if you're too late, you start jumping all over the place.
Day 98. Finally, my demon-infused Magitech armor is complete. I have christened my creation Diamond Weapon.
Ooh, Diamond Weapon. I know him.
Extremely unstable psyche.
I killed him in Final Fantasy VII.
Unmitigated horrors upon
He's back.
Destructive capabilities, however, are indeed beyond compare. Not even the impenetrable insomnia could withstand its onslaught. Why, the Crown City would fall in a mere matter of minutes. The Stone of Legend will soon be mine. To think that in less than a month's time, the crystal will be mine to play with as I please.
So he's the one behind the attack on Insomnia. He planned the whole thing. Everything we lost that day is gone because of him.
So is this Verstal fella, whatever his name is, a new antagonist? I don't remember him being spoken of in the main game. I'm guessing he is basically an unwitting puppet for Ardyn. And that does look like Diamond Weapon from Final Fantasy VII as well, actually. Good night, Paul. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, do the sensible thing and get some rest, which is really what I should be doing, but hey, new DLC, so...
What's the matter? Have you never seen a man turn before?
I'm guessing since we don't know this guy, it's because he gets a bazooka to the face before the end of this episode.
You could have turned too, because you were cloned from this genius's genes, born of my own flesh and blood. You are but one of millions, created to serve our great empire in the Magitech inventory.
To serve you?
Yes. And now you've finally come home to Niflheim, my son.
Shut up! You're wrong. I'm a Lucian! I am not one of your experiments!
Not anymore. Now you're nothing but a failure. I ought to return you whence you came. Perhaps then you might serve some useful purpose.
Never!
So this guy's gone all demon on us. I might have guessed as much.
My ascension to divinity is now all but complete. Soon, neither the kings of Lucis nor the gods themselves will be able to challenge my reign.
Look what you've done. You've gone homicidal. No, patricidal.
No.
You lose your friends and murder your family. Now you've no one left.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Vital functions decreasing. Plasmodium activity index increasing. Demonification complete. Initiating transfer to Unit XDA 1002, Immortalis.
Oh, look who it is. It's Aranea. I had no idea that Aranea was going to be in this.
On your feet. So this is that new model they're working on. I don't know what's got you so shook, but you can deal with it later. Let's move. I'm only gonna say this once. Lose your will to live and you lose all hope of me helping your sorry ass. Got it?
So is Aranea going to help us now?
Target detected. Capture and retrieve immediately.
If we blow these guys up.
Commence capture and retrieval of compromised unit.
Short range bazooka action. Apparently not, no. Move, move, move. These Axemen are quite strange because they keep freezing in place. Where's Aranea gone? I was hoping we could save again, but I don't think we can. Okay, the enemies are now on our map, which is good, so we can see who we've got to kill. Escape the base before the timer runs out. Okay, so the gate's going to be closing. Oh, I just love timed events. Get up, please, Prompto. I think we just have to run. I'm going to assume we have to just run. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is far too much of stuff to have to take on here, surely.
Head there. I'll catch up later.
But what about you?
I said I'll catch up.
But what if
Just go.
So, oh well, we're actually going to have to do some vehicle action here. So Prompto's going to still take damage when hit while riding the snowmobile. When health is low, hop off and use a restorative item to recover health. Yeah, escort missions are the bane of my existence, Arbushi. Oh, I didn't actually read any of that. Whoops, we'll have to try and make it up as we go along. Right then, hold square or R1 to fire whilst driving and L1 to adjust our view. Okay. And I'm guessing we're just heading over for the waypoint here. Got a nice bridge to go under. Can we run people over? Yeah, we can. I actually had no idea we was going to be able to do that. So we don't need to fire at the moment, do we? It says hold the square button down. This is one fast snowmobile, I've got to say. This way, please. I'm normally terrible at controlling vehicles. I mean in games. But this doesn't seem too bad. It's actually a little bit like the new Regalia D-Type. Apart from the fact, obviously, it's a snowmobile. Oh dear, get off, get off, get off. Heal, heal, heal. That wasn't good. I don't know where that came from, but... Has the snowmobile gone, has it? Oh no, it's down here. Leave me alone. Okay, alright, okay, the waypoint's actually just moved, so we do need to get back on. A little bit trigger happy there. I do not remember this environment in the game. So have they just made a whole new level for the DLC? Yeah, me too actually, Blair. It was interesting because you probably already know. Oh, okay, we don't want to go down there. You probably already know that Aranea was available as a companion as part of a bug. We're going to have to actually use an elixir, unfortunately, because we're so low on even normal health. Let's just get out of here. Trees. Why does there have to be trees? Trees and fast vehicles do not mix. Especially if that fast vehicle takes on the form of a chocobo. And the reason I say that is because in Final Fantasy 15, chocobos are forever getting caught as you're running around on them by bushes and all sorts. Oh, thank you, Angelo. I'm glad you enjoyed that walkthrough.
Catch you later, Aranea.
Yeah, so in terms of the other DLC, Episode Gladiolus is already available to play. And I have done a video of that actually, which you can see on my channel. I think that was out a couple of months ago. And then there's Episode Ignis, which is unfortunately not going to be out until December. So we'll have to wait for that one. But then I'm pretty sure there's going to be more DLC, even though they're the only ones that have been officially announced. Yes, Blair, the Aranea bug was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And the quest has updated. We now have to head for the rendezvous points. Can we save out here because it's kind of like a world map? No, we can't. That's definitely the plan, Angelo. So long as people want me to do that, of course. The remake, a walkthrough for the remake of Final Fantasy VII. I'm trying to actually get my bearings of where the heck we actually are. I do not recognise this landscape. I know obviously it's got snow all over it. Wait for Aranea at camp. I think we can do that. No more vending machines for us. And welcome, by the way, to those that have recently joined us on the stream. We're about an hour into the DLC here for Prompto. So, I'm not sure how much longer is left. This is the very first time I've ever played it myself. But we'll go ahead and rest up. Yeah, exactly, Arbushi. No one would want to see that, would they?
Almost as good as what Iggy used to make. Well, at least it's quiet for a change. Damn it.
Burn wrist or give up. Oh, I kind of feel bad. But I guess we'll go for the exciting option. Destiny 2, I guess a lot of people are looking forward to that one.
Branded for life.
Don't tell me you thought that would work. Prompto, right? You could at least look happy to see me.
Just in case you were unaware, Aranea was a minor
To your buddies in Tenebrae.
but very fun character in the main game.
You've got him worried sick. You gonna go see him or what?
I can't. I can't. I'm not like them. I was born here. In Niflheim. All this time. And I've never told them. And that's not even the worst part. I wasn't born into a happy family. I was made, created in some laboratory. The entire reason I exist is to make Noctis and all of them miserable. How could I possibly see them? They'd never accept the real me.
You spent all that time driving around together and you still don't know what kind of guys they really are. In case you forgot, your princely pal and I weren't always on such friendly terms. But you know what? He put all that aside and asked me to make sure you were safe.
He did?
Think he'd do that for someone who makes him miserable?
See what Noctis is up to.
Everybody okay?
All things considered, I guess. Sounds like they've been through a lot.
Yeah, thanks for joining us this evening, Blair.
Heading to the capital.
Hopefully it won't be much longer until you can play it.
Hope they make it.
They'd have a better shot with you around.
Did they say anything else about me?
Not that I can recall.
Right.
His Highness was so worried about you he could barely speak. But don't worry, I whipped him into shape.
So, he doesn't hate me after all.
Look, I can tell you want to get back together with him, so why not let them know?
You think they'd let me back? After all this? And even if they did let me back, I'd probably cause them nothing but trouble. I don't know how I could live with myself.
Because you're doing such a great job of living with yourself. What do you?
What the heck?
You worry so much about what other people want from you, you don't even know what you want anymore. Your life isn't yours to live. Forget about what everyone else thinks for a second and figure out what it is you're really after here. I'm going after that new model in the morning. You're on your own now, kid.
Thought she was either going to kill him or kiss him then. Go ahead and save here. It's been a while since we've done so. Oh, I am shattered. Hopefully we'll be able to go a little bit further though. Right, what's this? There's a yellow objective on the screen. I've not seen one of those before. Let's just mouse over it. What does it say? Absolutely nothing. So we've got the quest objective and some yellow thing. Have we got a snowmobile anymore? Or... oh, there it is. Look where we left it. So this is our form of transportation then, by the looks of things, throughout the DLC. Oh, we can upgrade it. Speed boost, jump boost, damage boost, or stability boost. Should we go for stability because I'm tired and I need it? We won't because we need CPU. And I don't have any of that. So we're just going to ride instead. I want to know what this yellow objective marker is though. I've not seen one of these before. Side quests. Okay, so here we go. Look, a bit of information. Separate adventures that don't progress the story. Complete these quests to earn medals, and that'll allow us to upgrade the snowmobile. Ooh. Formidable foes, eh? Sounds exciting. So this is quite a large DLC by the looks of things, because the Gladiolus DLC was about an hour. This has been about an hour as well, but now the map has just opened up to us for the first time. Protect the Garrulette and wipe out the enemies. Maybe we could just go charging in on our snowmobile, see if we can take them all out in one shot. Can't promise this is going to be pretty. Oh, the Garrulette's dead. I think we failed that quest. I think we actually killed it, quite frankly. So also the new Regalia, by the way, in the main game, you can use that as a weapon when you're off the beaten track, or when you're on the beaten track, or whatever that saying is. When you're not on the main road, you can go charging into your foes, if that be your pleasure. Right, let's just do this the old-fashioned way. Everything's going haywire for me. I'm tired. So don't forget, the pistol has unlimited ammo. But it doesn't actually do a whole lot of damage, in all honesty. Right, so unfortunately we definitely failed that quest because we went racing into the thing we were supposed to be protecting. So no upgrades for us at the moment. Let's carry on heading towards the main objective here, which is 700 feet away. I've just ran over our objective. Hopefully that won't cause any long-lasting damage. Flee from Noctis. I'm trying to move, but I'm failing at moving. This thing is so sluggish and slow. Oh, there we go. We're actually moving now. Oh, I see. We're supposed to head towards the waypoint, of course. So it's a very random nightmare or dream or whatever it is, vision that Prompto has fallen into. Follow Prina. I don't think Prina was in the main story, since the dog in that was called Umber, I believe, wasn't it? Where are we off to? Our food buff's about to expire as well, which is hopefully not going to be too much of an impact, but worth noting, I guess. For those just joining us, that was mini Prompto we just saw there. Sitting down. Chubby Prompto.
All I ask is that you continue to support Noctis, and that you remain ever at his side.
How does she expect someone like me to support him? Am I good enough? Does he want me around? Is that really what Noct and everyone else want? For me to be with them? Wait, but what about me? What do I want?
It took me a while, but I finally found my answer. It's time.
Okay, next quest complete.
Aranea. I'm ready. I thought about what you said, and I've decided to face my fears once and for all. I can't choose where I came from, but I can choose where I'm going.
All right, but slow me down and you're going to get left behind.
Okay, so we know where Prompto ends up. At least if we've played the main game, we know where he ends up. So it'd be interesting to see if this is where we're heading to next. So we'll start making our way over, I guess, to the research facility. I'm going to have to leave some of the side quests that have become available to us just because it's actually 10 to 2 in the morning where I'm playing here in the UK, and I actually have work in a few hours, and my wife is in bed and probably going to go absolutely mental at me because I never told her that I'd be coming up so late. But then I didn't know at the time that this DLC had been released, so I've got a good excuse. So I've got 90 feet to go and I ain't walking that. I just downloaded this, Amber, from the PlayStation Store. It's just become available about an hour and a half or 2 hours ago in the UK. And I believe it's on its way to America soon, so depending on where you are, you might be able to download it yourself. Or not just yet, but we'll be able to shortly. And it's called Episode Prompto. Can we do stealthy around here? No, we can't, unfortunately. Or can we? Yes, we can. Oh, there's a new soundtrack as well. Oh, I'm liking this. We'll head up the tower, see if there's anything to stealth kill, or collect, or loot, or whatever the case may be. I guess we'll go exploring. Okay, game shows us barrels next to soldiers. Methinks that means we need to blow those barrels up. Can't seem to target here though. Oh right, we've got the wrong weapon out, that's why. Like I said, I'm getting tired.
Ready or not?
Oh great, they're all coming now.
Gotcha.
Any more barrels we can blow up? There's one, look. Come over here, you lot. Let's stock up on our rifle because we've ran out. And any more barrels? A few over there. Fortunately, these guys are quite far away, so they're not doing a whole lot of damage to us. Go for a nice headshot. And one more shot. Let's try and make it count. Remember, you want the crosshair to go green, which I guess is a little bit strange in many ways. Oh, we could have taken it out with the bazooka, that round of enemies, but alas, I actually think I prefer the sniper route. So the area is secured, we can now open the gates. Right, let's find the snowmobile. Oh, it won't go any further, will it? So we need to run the distance. Some stuff we can loot. An elixir. Elixir is very good, of course, because they restore your maximum health as well as your visible health.
Rise and shine, shortcake.
More securing to do here. Can we go inside? No, we can't. Let's try and lure some of these enemies out towards the fuel tank, shall we? Actually, Amber, I don't think this is anything to do with the survey, because this is one of the pieces of DLC that was always going to be coming out. It had been announced, I think, even before the game had been announced. Right, we need to try and pull this thing over to these fuel tanks. Where is it? It's over there killing me. So there is still more DLC to come up. Yes, hello to those that have just joined us on the stream. We're making good progress here on the DLC, at least I assume we are. I've not played it before. Hopefully that guy's close enough now, that machine, to take a whack of that barrel. Well, we were certainly close enough, so... I'm trying to make our 3 sniper bullets go far. Now, let's just use a normal potion here. 6 AM? Mind you, I've got to be up not longer after 6 AM for work, and it's 2 AM here. So I'm going to be a little bit tired, I think. A bit monged out. Well, this is the first part of the game where it feels like we have to actually do something. Oh, Arena can use High Wind. I had no idea. But what is she using it on? She's going to take that guy out. Lovely. And we're going to use Crack Shot. Is it dead? Did we get it? Yes. Note to self, don't stand close to those things as they explode. Right, Arena, I've got an idea. You go in and kill all these things and I'll just kind of stand back and try and cool down because I'm really hot. Oh, barrels. I missed the barrel! No! I had one shot left and I missed the barrel. Yeah, it does actually. Oh, Boosh, I was just thinking that. Right, the reason I'm going down here, so I'm pretty sure there's some weapons we can stock up on. So we've got another 5 sniper rifle bullets here. Hopefully this will be enough rounds to trigger this next section of the quest off. Just try and make use of those barrels. What's Arena doing up there? Probably not worth it now, is it? Oh, she's already been taking them out for us. There we go, this is more like it. We've done it. Oh, if it's 9 PM in America, you've probably got about 3 hours before the DLC becomes available in your region. I'm assuming that anyway, based on the fact it was available for midnight here in the UK. Just making sure there's nothing to loot around here. It does not appear to be the case that there is, so we'll just move on. Is this a rest point? Yes, it is. Tell you what, folks, I am actually going to have to call it quits here tonight, I think, because if I don't leave now, I'm probably never going to leave, and then it's just going to be a very nasty day tomorrow. But I'm going to probably pick up at some point tomorrow as well to finish this off. So thanks for joining me, for those that have joined me on the stream tonight. Sorry we couldn't get right through to the end. I mean, I don't even know how much longer's left. It could just be like 10 minutes worth, but I can't take the risk. I just don't know. But yeah, we'll finish this off again soon. So thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to just subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then that should keep you up to date when I go live in the future. And if you like Final Fantasy 15, I've got another bunch of Final Fantasy 15 content already available. And I'm also starting a walkthrough for Final Fantasy 12 because it's been remastered and re-released in just a few days' time. So I'm looking forward to that one. But that's it for me for tonight, guys. So do come back again soon. Until then, take care. See you later all.